you look at them and you think, well, the way they're playing in the league, and then you see them in Europe. I know some of the teams we've played in Europe are not the greatest sides in the world, but you still got to go and beat them. You've got to beat them away, and you've got to beat them at home. So, it's there. We've actually got a very good side, but I think tactically it's been wrong in the Premiership.
Right. It's about winning this competition, of course, winning the Europa Conference League, but it's what you get with it. Europa League football next season, and
Absolutely.
These West Ham fans have loved this journey, haven't they? So they'll love to do that again next season. The trips away.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, of course. I mean, it's a bright light in a very depressing season. I think I think at the beginning of the season that we had new players coming, and I think that this kind of happened at Chelsea as well. Graham Potter was kind of faced with 35 or 45 new players and never got a chance to blend them in. And I think at the beginning of our season we changed away from our normal team too early. We brought too many players in too quickly, And then once the confidence goes, it's very difficult to get it back. If you look at the results, we were getting beat by the odd goal, so there wasn't a lot in it. But we just wasn't for 90 minutes on it,
Right, I've got to ask as well, because this has been headline news for the majority of the season, to be fair, since probably January. Declan Rice being linked with a move abroad, being linked with Arsenal, Manchester United. How are you feeling about it?
Well, I'll be gutted to lose him, obviously. I mean, it'd been great if we were a sort of club you could build a team around Declan Rice. If he was to stay there, it'd end up as another Bobby Moore. It'd be a hero forever, it'd be a god, But this is football today, and I think, he's got no choice really, the kid. He's going to have to move on and, playing in bigger leagues, playing in the Champions League, which he wants, because he is an outstanding player. He's an outstanding talent.
I wanted to ask you about the scenes that we saw at Alkmaar, what the fans went through there, the family, friends of players, and also about David Moyes. Is he the right man, definitely now, to take West Ham forward?
No, I don't think he is. I think he's done a marvellous job there. And I've been a supporter of David Moyes. I met him years ago when he was the Everton manager. And he's a very, very nice guy. Too defensive for me. You've got players there we've brought in. It's an attacking team. On paper, it's an attacking team. Yet we set up to defend. And that confuses me as a fan and as someone who's watched football all his life. Sometimes you just say, please, just have a go. You're playing Manchester City and you're gonna put your 11 players in defence, defending against Man City for 90 minutes. It's impossible. You're going to get beat. You might as well, as Brentford do, and as Brighton do, go out there and have a go. And press from the front. I've been amazed by Brighton this year and Brentford. Two teams. Aston Villa, they've gone out there and they've played football and they've played attacking football. And I think, it shows in the position they've ended up in the league. And we haven't done that. We've just literally gone out there and defended, and tried to hit on the break. But then we ain't got no bodies in the box. So, tactically, I can see what he's trying to do, but the tactics are not working. You've got to have a plan B, and I don't think we have that.
Ray, final in Prague. We were talking about this a bit a couple of weeks ago, about the fact there's only 5,000 tickets for travelling West Hams to go and watch your team in a final. Are you going? Yeah. Did you manage to get a ticket? And how disappointed?
No, I was supposed to go. I'm all set to go, and it all went pear-shaped.
I know.
So I don't know it's up in the air a little bit at the moment. So whether I go or not is another thing. But I should be watching it. The ridiculous outcome is it's a 20,000 seater stadium for a final in Europe. I mean,
incredible.
From two big countries in football, Italy and England. Florentina and no mugs. And you got a 20,000 seater stadium. Probably 10,000 of those tickets would probably go to FIFA. Yeah, and you think, well, is this really about fans and football and celebration? I know probably 20,000 fans will probably go out there and be in one of the parks somewhere, and have a great time. But it's a European final in a 20,000 seat stadium.
It's wild, isn't it?
It never ceases to amaze me, the decisions that FIFA make, you know?
I know, and I know they have to make the decision ahead of time, and they're obviously not going to know that West Ham are in it.
What did they expect in the final? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, Walsall, was Walsall going to play there? You know, against, I don't know, against Stockport in the final. There'd have been more fans there.
And at your stadium, you've got a baseball match coming up.
I know. Have you ever watched baseball?
Yeah, I have actually a couple of times.
It's the most boring game. I've seen it in America, you know, where the fans would go mad. I've seen it in England as well. And it's like, you know, get me out of here. I've had enough of that.
I have to agree. I like most sports, but I couldn't get into it. It was boiling. I watched it in New York. It was boiling as well. I'm so excited for you guys because I want some success, and especially if I've got a lot of affection for West Ham and West Ham fans. And if Declan Rice does move on, I would love to see him just lift a bit of silverware with your club, and also for David Moyes, because even though it's been bad this season, but what he did when he came back, and to come back and have such a successful couple of seasons has been really great. They deserve it, don't they?
Yeah, well, you deserve it when you win it. But, I'd love to see us win something. I mean, there's 3 European finals, we've been involved in. There's not a lot of clubs who can say that. I know it's over a space of many, many years, but there's not many teams in the Premiership who can actually say they've played in 3 European finals. You know, people keep going on, it's 47 years ago. I don't care. We've been there, we've done it, you know? So, and we got robbed against Anderlecht in the 70s, as everyone knows. So for me, it's a wonderful time. You know, I'm glad to be here to see it. You know.
With a message, I just want to see if there's any truth in the rumours that you're looking to take over a club. Are you into buying a club?
A club, a golf club.
No, apparently not.
Don't believe everything you read in the paper.
A football club, no. Hey, where can we see? Have you got any projects coming up?
Yeah, I've just done a thing, a Guy Ritchie thing for Netflix called The Gentleman. So I've been doing that, you know, which has been good fun. You know, I've been working with a good crew and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm off again at the weekend. I'm not doing any filming. I'm just going away for a little while with family and that, you know.
Lovely.
Well, enjoy yourself, and thanks for coming on. It was really lovely to have you on this
Top man,
morning.
Ray.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Come on, you Iron.
If they win, will you come back on?
If I can, I'll be away. But if you can get me, fine.
Thank you.
I'll be very drunk, I should think.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Ray. Take care. Good luck in the final.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.